My role started very early, before she even came out of the water, when I first joined the museum in 1990. And I was an electrician by trade, and I got involved into doing electrical work on the Oxley, as well as other vessels. When she was first built back in 1927, the technology, the electrical technology, was very, very primitive. In fact, the diesel generator on board was only 7 kilowatts. We're anticipating around about 120 kilowatts of power required for this vessel. Not only that, the type of equipment that was used was 1927 old stuff. The cabling was old lead sheath cable, whereas now we have PVC, we have fire protected cable. The advances from then to now are amazing, as is the amount of information that are going to be transmitted, and the controls, because the vessel's going to have all these controls on board that allow us as an organisation to operate the vessel safely at sea. When we got the vessel from Brisbane, it was donated to the museum on the condition that we actually restored it as a heritage vessel. When it goes in the water, it'll be one step to be able to tell them that this is what we said we would do, and as an organisation, we've actually done it. Yeah, so it'll be a fulfilment of a plan and a requirement to get this thing done the way we promised the Queensland people and government we would do. It will have a multitude of roles. Primarily, it'll be a static display. That is so people can come aboard and have a look at a heritage vessel. You've got to understand that this vessel here is now the only ocean-going steamship in Australia. It is quite rare. People will come aboard and have a look at it and then get a feeling of what a 1927 steamship will look like and feel like. The next part will be where it'll actually go to sea. When it goes to sea, I would expect a lot of people from around the world wanting to come for a ride on it, because it is so unique a vessel. I've led to believe it's the only one of its type in the Southern Hemisphere. So people will come from around the world to have a sail on it offshore, just like they do on our other vessel, the James Craig. Have it available to use for filming. It'll be an ideal vessel for period filming, and it'll be good for open days for the members to go for rides on. The crew, it was hard work for the crew. The actual crew were busy. As a pilot vessel, it would wait offshore of Brisbane to pick up a ship coming in. Now the crew then had to row the pilot out to the incoming ship, and then they would have to row back to the pilot vessel, the Oxley, bring the vessel back, the boat up onto the deck, and await the next job. The continued progress of it getting done. Limited funding, but it kept moving along. And really, it's the maintenance of the dedicated team that are working on it. It was as an executive of the museum that I really enjoyed. We were able to identify it as a major project for the fleet, and we've maintained that as a major project of the fleet in our restoration program. And that was important, to keep it going, getting it finished. The secret is to get it finished, done properly, so the world can actually see that we do what we say we're going to do. One of the things we need from a vessel like this is to generate income to pay for its upkeep, which is quite expensive, and to turn around and make enough profit to enable the fleet to to continue the work that's been set to do to restore and maintain heritage vessels for the people of New South Wales.